Isaiah chapter 30 and verse 9. Read that.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 1 and verse 3. The ox knoweth his owner.
The Bible say the ox knoweth his owner. What's going on, brother? Read.
And the ass his master's crib. But Israel doth not know. My people doth not consider.
The Bible say the Israelites don't even consider who they are, man. You know your nationality? You know your nationality?
I was here before Columbus.
Was your father on this chart?
Yeah, I was here before Columbus.
Is that an apocrypha you got in your book? Oh, no, that's just a book. I hear his whisper. What is that, man? Encounter God's heart for you, man. Give me Jeremiah 17 and 9, man. Give me 1 John 5 and 3. You gotta understand, man, that book. Hold that, man. Give me Ecclesiastes chapter 12, verse 12. And who you with, man? Who you with? You just take pictures? Okay, where you done been, man? Okay. When you go into, do you go into the ghettos and in the hood? Who do you see on the bottom of society in the hood?
All the minorities in general.
Who are the minorities?
I hate to say it, but anyone who's not white.
Anybody that's not white. Specifically, though, the people that you see on that chart. Yeah, go ahead, man. Because, come on, brother. Ecclesiastes, man. It's at the Proverbs. Right there. Chapter 12, verse 12. I'm going to tell you something about that book, man. Read that.
The book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 12 and verse 12. And further, by these my son be admonished of making many books.
Wait a minute, read that from the top.
And further, by these my son be admonished of making many books, there is no end.
So he's saying making these books, man.
Matthew 25.
What that say, brother? Give me Isaiah 34 and 16.
Matthew 25.
Because we not out here to be taught, man. We out here to teach.
Yeah. No. Matthew 25. All the way through 35.
And what that's gonna tell us, man? What that's gonna tell us, man? 34 and 16.
Yeah, so that's my opinion.
Read that, man.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 34 and verse 16. Seek ye out of the book of the Lord and read.
No, I'm gonna seek out of this other book.
Seek ye out of the book of the Lord and read.
No, I want this book that was made by man.
Seek ye out of the book of the Lord and read. No one of these shall fail. None shall want her mate. For my mouth it hath commanded, and his spirit it hath gathered them.
His spirit have gathered them, brother. Because the Israelites were spread to the four corners of the earth. The Israelites are in all nations, brother. Do you know what that means, man? Give me Jeremiah 31 and 10. I'm gonna show you, man, 'cause I know what you pulling, man. I know what Matthew 25 say, man. But when we tell you God don't love everybody, you want to run around, man. You want to leave, man. Give me Proverbs 28 and 1. Don't leave, man. Now, for real, do you see your father on this chart? No.
I keep my heart and soul.
Do you see your daddy on the chart, man? Don't play semantics with us, brother.
No, I don't see semantics. I don't see semantics.
So, what was your father?
I'm adopted because you know what?
You was adopted?
Yeah, I was down. There ain't no trust on the other side.
Say what, man? Are you a liberated man? You been drinking?
Have you?
No, I haven't, man.
Well, I'm gonna ask you a question.
What you holding, man?
Where did you get your power from?
No, man. Give me Isaiah 5 and 12. Cause that's what's wrong with our people, man. Brother don't know who he is, man. He walking around with a book that got scriptures in it instead of just reading the Bible, man. Read that real quick.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 5 and verse 12. And the heart,
Read verse 11.
the book of Isaiah, chapter 5 and verse 11. Woe unto them that rise up early in the morning, that they may follow strong drink.
Read that again.
Woe unto them that rise up early in the morning, that they may follow strong drink.
That brother been following strong drink. Didn't want to come over here and talk to us about the Bible, man. That's what's wrong with our people, man. Hey, we done dealt with you before, brother. So what's your nationality? You told me you was Jamaican from the tribe of Benjamin.
If you know that, then you did.
Yeah, I done dealt with you, man. I don't forget faces, brother. So, do you know how you from tribe of Benjamin? Give me Deuteronomy 28:68. Give me Exodus 20 and 2. I'm gonna show you, man, because everything that's happening in the world is recorded in the Bible. Read that. Exodus chapter 20 and verse 2.
Exodus chapter 20 and verse 2. I am the Lord thy God, which have brought thee out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of bondage.
So it say that he brought us out of Egypt, out of the house of bondage, because we were slaves in Egypt. So what do Egypt mean? Read it again.
I am the Lord thy God, which have brought thee out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of bondage.
So what do Egypt mean? It means house of bondage. Read it again.
I am the Lord thy God, which have brought thee out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of bondage.
So Egypt means house of bondage because we were slaves there. Now read that.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
With what?
With ships.
How we get over here, brother? But do you remember that Egypt means slavery over here? Replace that word Egypt with slavery.
And the Lord shall bring thee into slavery again with ships.
Brother, what are we reading from? The Bible, man. Read it again.
And the Lord shall bring thee into slavery again with ships.
That's right.
By the way whereof I spake unto thee.
The same way Moses told us this was going to happen. This was prophesied thousands of years ago. But give me Deuteronomy 1 and 1. Let's see who this is dealing with. Because the Bible don't call us African Americans. The Bible don't call us Negroes. None of these people, ain't no Europeans in the Bible. They the Edomites. Read that.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 1 and verse 1. These be the words which Moses spake unto all Israel.
Unto who?
Unto all Israel.
So the people that went into slavery on ships are Israel in the Bible. Give me chapter 7, verse 6. Give me Romans chapter 9 and verse 4. Because it's something special about Israel. Read that.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 7 and verse 6. For thou art a holy people unto the Lord thy God.
Thy God, possessive, read.
The Lord thy God hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself above all people.
No, the white man say we equal.
Above all people that are upon the face of the earth.
The Bible says the Israelites is God chosen children, man. We the special people on the planet. We above everybody, man. But see, these Christians ain't gonna tell you that, man, because they not of God, man. They the devil on the planet, man. Give me, read that.
Romans chapter 9 and verse 4. Who are Israelites? To whom pertaineth the adoption?
The adoption is to be brought back into the covenant through Christ. Read.
And the glory.
And the praise, man. Read.
And the covenants.
And all of the covenants was given to the Israelites. Read.
And the giving of the law.
And the Israelites got the law. Come on.
And the service of God.
And we got the services of God, man. Read.
And the promises.
That's everything belonging to the Israelites. This is not a universal book. This Bible is only written to you so-called blacks and Hispanics whose fathers are Negro and Indian descent. It's time to come out there, sin, repent, and return back to these laws in Christ. Or when the Lord returns, you will get your neck snapped.
That's right.
We're not out here to tell you God loves everybody. If you are not an Israelite, God hates you, man. Give me that in the Romans 9 and 13. Give me 2nd Ezra 6 and 54. Because it's high time my people wake up out of sleep, man. The so-called white man is red, just like the Bible say he is, man. Ain't no big red man under the ground with horns called the devil. That ain't nowhere in the Bible.
Talk to him.
But it is, the devil is somebody that killed over 200 million people to get this land mass. The devil has taken over Africa and Israel and Europe and everywhere else on the planet, man. Australia. They done stole everything, man. That sound like the devil to me, man. Read that.
Romans chapter 9 and 13. As it is written, Jacob have I loved.
The Most High say he loved Jacob, the 12 tribes. Read.
But Esau have I hated.
Esau, that's who the so-called. Give me that in Genesis 25 and 25. Read that.
The book of 2nd Esdras, chapter 6 and verse 54. And after these, Adam also, whom thou madest Lord of all thy creatures, of him come we all.
We all come from Adam. Read.
And the people also whom thou hast chosen.
And the people who God chose. We just read who that was. Read.
All this have I spoken before thee, O Lord, because thou madest the world for our sakes.
For whose sake?
For our sakes.
That's right.
As for the other people,
that's not chosen,
which also come of Adam,
even though we all come from Adam. Read.
Thou hast said that they are nothing.